What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to A Certain Point of View here on a Thursday evening. I almost forgot what day it was. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for standing by. A little bit of a technical difficulty to start, but we are good. We are live. Everyone is happy. Everyone is solid. Jill's got a White Claw. The day is good.
The difficulty was Jill had to go get a White Claw.
No, because I got a White Claw during my technical difficulty because my computer decided it wouldn't load StreamYard, and then when it did, my sound didn't work. I fixed it, and then it wouldn't load it, and so then I had to restart it, and then my computer decided, oh, you need to have an update on your laptop, so I got a White Claw in the meantime.
That's fair.
Everything's better now.
It's a great reason to have a technical difficulty. So,
cheers.
Jill's having a good day so far.
Am I? Did I say that?
I mean, is the White Claw good, or maybe is it bad?
I mean, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today, but
fair
White Claws.
I'm eating nuts right now.
Wait,
so.
it's 6 o'clock. You haven't eaten today?
No.
What?
At all?
No.
What?
How long have you been? Wait, this always baffles me. What time did you get up today?
8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh my God. See,
You've been
if
up for 10 hours.
If I get up before 11, I'm ravenous. But if I can sleep past 11, I can go till about now before eating.
Yeah.
My stomach will
food.
wake me up when I'm hungry.
Yeah, I brought food to make, but then I just had other shit I had to do, so I didn't.
Potty mouth.
That's fair.
Oops. But Sean's ordering me food now, so everything's okay.
Ah, there you go. She just waited until Sean's like, fine, I'll make an order.
No, I said I don't know what to do for dinner tonight, but we have stuff. He was like, I'll just order something, and I'm like, okay, cool. Party.
Molly, how are you doing on this Thursday? You good?
I'm pretty good, yeah. We recorded an Explain It to Me earlier today with the Templin Institute talking about Godzilla. Yeah.
Lizards and monkeys.
Let them
Team
fight.
Godzilla. Team Godzilla.
Jake, I drove by Arden and
just so everybody knows who's watching, and for Molly and Jill, less than a week, we're privately going back to a movie theater at a private screening with social distancing to see Godzilla vs. Kong.
Jake, I drove by it. I drove by the theater and I went like a little bit when I squealed when I drove by.
You're going to Disneyland. It's like
you know what? It is 1,000% Disneyland.
It's like normalcy. We're back to normalcy, kind of, sort of.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
The vaccines are opening up.
Californians, get yours on April 15th. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Fair, Jeffrey.
Oh,
excuse me. Fair King.
Mr. Khan.
Mr.
the King. Can I call him Mr. the King?
Mr. the King.
Sure.
Brian, how are you doing, man? It's you had a week off last week. It's Thursday. You're almost
Whatever,
through the week. Doing good?
Yeah. My glasses decided to break this morning, so I was a pirate. I'm echoing so hard with you, Jake. It's not even funny.
Jeez, Jake, with your echoes. I think that's better.
Yeah, no. So the screw that is right here came off. So this was just hanging out. I was like this with the kids today. Not with my hand, but
you
have
legitimately
the little screwdriver kit.
No, I lost. The screw was gone. I woke up this morning and when I went to grab my glasses, I was like,
just use some tape.
I would rather do this than deal with the kids.
At least if the tape wouldn't be in the center of your face, it would just be off to the side.
Yeah, like last time. So, yeah. Although I went to Kaiser to get it fixed, not Kaiser from the dungeon.
Oh my
Kaiser.
God, I literally went, wait.
Molly said the same exact thing before we started.
I told Molly earlier, and she goes, "You saw Kaiser today?" Like, no.
Is he like an optometrist? And I just
I mean, what doesn't Kaiser do at this point?
Valid. Also valid.
But when I went there, it was literally getting into Fort Knox. It was insane.
Wait, which one did you go to? Did you go to the one by your house, Brian, or one downtown?
I go whatever one's quickest. I really don't care.
Well,
I just went to the one.
The question of which one you went to.
Well, when I bought these, I went downtown. When I went to get them fixed, I went to the one by the mall. So
many places in so little time.
Yeah.
Did they look at you like, do you know what is going on in the world right now? We don't have time to fix your glasses.
There was a line for glasses for optometry, so yeah.
To be fair,
Don't
there's a
ask
line
me.
for home goods too. So like,
There's a line
It
for
was-
everything these days.
why are we
My
waiting in line
favorite-
for home goods?
My favorite thing is that, like, going into the building, it's like getting into Fort Knox. The very last
Gotta do
thing,
a barrel roll. You gotta,
yeah, the
somersault
very
your
last
way
thing
in.
before you get in, they're like,
He's camoed up, you know.
yeah, no, the very last thing before you get in, they
crawling
just
on the
go,
ground.
have you coughed or had a fever
Have
today?
you
And you're like,
coughed?
yeah.
Have you
That's
coughed
me.
today?
Have you been coughing today or had a fever?
Kaiser's
I'm like,
the
no.
worst.
Okay.
They literally look at you like, are you sick? And I'm like, no, I'm here. Like,
No.
no, leave me alone. Like,
Yeah.
I'm here to. Kaiser sucks.
If I was
Don't
sick,
worry.
I wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
I'm a
Kaiser just
jerk.
sucks. That's the moral of the story. Kaiser sucks.
Agreed. I will agree. Not like the Kaiser the person. Kaiser the person's great.
Oh yeah, well, Kaiser
Yes,
the
it
hospital sucks. Kaiser the
Right.
person.
Yeah.
is great. All right. As much as stuff was going on here,
Chuck, clever. You're right. I did have a screw loose today.
you just got that.
But
I mean, if the kids aren't going to
Anyway.
make fun of me for it, I'm not going to think of it. So
anyway, we have a match today.
We do have a match today. Yes.
Before we go
You
way
know,
off the rails.
obviously, when the four of us get together for reaction, it just takes 15 minutes for us to start a show. But
Mhm.
We're
know what?
old
It
friends,
happens.
guys. Let us catch up about our days.
Jill, you
Um,
missed my joke from yesterday that I should be hosting this week because it's singles week.
Is it singles
every
week?
And every time he starts laughing really hard, and it makes me mad.
I mean,
Aw.
live your dreams, Brian. I say
Yeah.
you can host. Live your dreams.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Don't let your
Yeah.
dreams be free.
please, everybody in the chat, hashtag be free. Hashtag be free. All right. We are here. We are here for a reaction, a rookie reaction of as she's being called in the Schmoedown, Christy V versus Rick the Rager Raddus. One of the big new stars of the Schmoedown that is with the Finstock Exchange. Bobby Gucci took a chance on him. We're going to see if he's got what it takes to be in the Schmoedown. We've talked to Christy V. She's part of the Family Four. She's part of the Stars. She's one of Roxy's new rookies. We have obviously made our predictions on the show on Sunday, but let's just go around the horn real quick.
I think we won a solid 4 for 4 on this one.
I think we did too.
Yeah, we all voted Christy V. So
Yeah.
and look, it's nothing against Rick Raddus. We just don't really know anything about it. It's like
I've never even seen what he looks like, to be completely
Who
honest.
are you? Who are you, sir?
Yeah.
Let us learn about you.
No.
Christy is cool. Hashtag
Well-
Brian Blue Screw. I
that's
was
what
gonna say,
there we go.
your hair's getting so long.
No, it's growing.
Growing. Look at it
I'm
go.
gonna- I'm gonna miss the short hair because I'm gonna know you from short hair, not long hair.
I know.
Yeah, I can still.
There you
Put it
go.
up.
That's true.
I specifically picked Christy because I said, bless her heart, she attempted to help Alex study, having never seen a Star Wars movie.
That gets bonus points in my book.
That's
Good for
absolutely bonus.
So heart of gold there. Yeah.
I can't believe she's never seen Star Wars. Like, are you kidding me? Like, not even like a second.
I feel like here's the thing. I feel like at this point, it's like a badge of honor that you haven't.
She's got to be like the only person in the world, right?
Exactly.
I told her
so like at
she-
this point, just don't even bother. Like
I told her she had to live tweet whenever she does eventually watch it.
100%.
No, you know what? Not even live to, but come do a watch along with us.
Ooh.
Come do a watch along with us.
Yes.
There you go. Let's
I
do it
mean,
live on
in the-
camera.
Can
the
you
Damon
imagine-
Sullivan household, we're watching lots of Star Wars, so I mean, come party with us, man.
Can you imagine if a Star Wars question shows up in this match the first time outside of the Star Wars division? That would be the worst.
It's to her. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be the worst, absolute worst luck.
Ugh.
All right, let's. We heard that there's a cutscene, so let's watch the cutscene because cutscenes are very, very important. Brian, controls are yours, sir, and let's check out what we got here.
It always cracks me up that you say controls are yours and then you change the screens. Just saying.
Well, you know,
It's like controls are yours after this.
Oh, no.
no.
Here we go.
Oh, who's next on the hit list?
Andrew,
Hi, Laura.
you have been avoiding me.
How dare you?
I want to know how the new manager recruitment is going. I want to know how your
His hair's
conversation
longer
with
than
Pierce
mine.
was and what his thoughts are on the plan. Can you please Give me an update.
Oh no.
I've been thinking about Ace, and I don't know if he's the first person we should go after because
The
it's gonna
music.
be like little too goody two shoes about it.
Turn it up,
He's
Brian. I
gonna
can't
be
hear the
jealous
music.
of you. It's gonna be a problem.
Just a little bit.
So I actually thought of someone else to go as the first recruit. Someone outside the box. If you will.
Okay.
Who's left?
Who is
Paul?
it?
Paulio?
Oh, Harris, I'm so glad you're here. I've been meaning to talk to you.
Oh man.
Oh god.
Right on. Right on.
Lon, we need to have a serious talk about the faction and where it is going. See,
Lon, no.
Winston
Serious?
is not
Is it going to be serious?
Yes, it is
He's
going to be a
out.
serious talk. Lon.
Okay. Hang on.
Yes. So here's the deal.
Where's your
Winston is not the right manager to manage you anymore. He's lost his golden touch
No
from last
way.
season. And to be honest, between you and me, like during the off season, he was trying to sign someone else to team up with Paul. He was this close to signing someone else to team up with Paul. So what do you say you join Laura and me and get Winston to resign? We can take over
I love we still
Swag,
got the beanie
and I
on.
actually found a different manager to take over too. What do you say, Professor?
I mean, I think my immediate answer is yes.
Oh.
Yes. Wait, really?
Yeah, I mean, I feel inclined to say yes.
Oh yes, this is great. Thank you.
No, Lon,
Yeah, I mean,
no.
I think Winston seems like a pretty good guy, like a pretty laid-back dude. I'm really eager to get rid of this current guy I've got.
What would
Like,
Taco
it's a
say?
Wait,
mess
what?
there. Oh, It's a no. terrible situation. So yeah,
What?
I could see.
Oh, he's talking
leaving
about
my current situation.
Wait,
Daryl?
what?
and
Darrell?
joining you guys in Winston.
Is he talking about
Swag.
Darrell?
That sounds pretty cool. Or
No. Lon, you are already on Swag.
Yeah, Winston is your manager right now.
That doesn't sound right. This is the first I'm hearing.
No, that's right.
No.
Maybe
Winston
he's
is
just-
your manager right now. We're getting him to step down, Lon.
Winston,
Yeah.
are you sure?
Yes.
Oh.
Lon.
Jonathan Harris.
Oh, Lon, thank God I found your frequency. I've desperately been trying to get in touch with you.
Where have you been?
This again. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is why maybe Winston and Swag would be a good opportunity for me to get away from
No,
some of this
no,
dead
Lon.
weight.
Yeah, it's very important that I turn you away from your ruffian ways. I don't even know what hovel you're living in anymore. I don't know where you got that jacket. That's what the professor wore, not this rogue I see before me.
I don't know who this professor guy is. This is my jacket. I got some loose TikToks in here somewhere.
Lon, listen to me. I have gotten connected with a wonderful professor emeritus named Winston. He runs this group, a collective of professors called Swag. I want to bring you
Swag.
on with him right away. We're going to do some wonderful things together, and it's gonna
Andrew
get
looks
you,
like he's about to cry.
the help you need.
This sounds like my nightmare. I do know a guy named the Professor Joey, the Professor Greco from the neighborhood. He and we got a couple things working on the side. I don't think he's a real professor though. I think he's just a nickname.
I'm devastated by this. You know, if Mama and Papa could see you
Laura's like,
happy,
I do not have time
so
for this.
disappointed. Thank goodness they don't have the internet.
You know what I could go for though, now that you mention it, is some Papa John's.
Papa John.
Also,
Papa John.
Papa
Well, yeah,
John's
I'd love to-
fried dipping sauce.
That sounds wonderful. Let's go to one of their remaining sit-in locations, safely distanced, of course. And and we'll
Laura's
get
in
some
Chicago,
pizza right away and
too.
discuss bringing you back into the
Extra
fold.
disgust
Yeah,
for Papa
it's-
John's.
No, don't go.
They're going to Papa John's.
Look,
Papa
this
John's.
did not go the way I actually planned.
No.
Oh my
but
god.
Shut up. You promised me that Winston was going to step down. You promised me that a new manager was going to be taking over Swag. Chandru, we have me and we have you, and that's it. And that's not enough. Shannon was right. Shannon was right.
Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening?
Wow.
Turn it
I
down real
see-
quick, Brian. Turn it
Wow.
down.
Hmm.
So interesting. So we obviously saw Lon go back to his professor ways at the end of last season, but the king himself does make a really good point here.
Is that super loud or is that
Yeah,
just
that's loud. Jonathan Harris was his last manager.
He was.
So that's obviously playing in the storyline that he's forgetting the delinquent and he's going back to when he was the professor, which
I
is
feel like he's kind of a mix.
yeah, he's still rocking the beanie.
Yeah,
Hi, Brad.
I think he has now merged personalities.
Is John on the swag too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Two chairmen. That's right.
We have a Mr. Brad Gilmore on the desk, it appears.
A boat sighting. A boat
Schmoedown
sighting.
rundown. Brad Gilmore, what up, Brad?
Oh my God! Look at his pin on his. It's a boat wheel.
Oh,
Jesus.
That's
Is
a
it
little
loud
too
enough
on
for
the
you
nose
guys?
there.
It's low right now, Brian. It's low right now.
Class league. I can't be more excited than I am right
First
now.
class league is next Tuesday. Well,
It
this
is.
coming.
Big matchup too. Abby Corrin, who we had on the show, is in the undercard.
How the
Um,
developmental league
and she is facing
going
Jared
to
Habon.
play. How it is going
And
to-
then
how we're gonna
Cooper
find out
Barnes, I believe his
Who
name
the
is,
stars
facing
of tomorrow
David Campbell,
are,
who
Brad.
we've also
There's
had on the
still-
show.
Tell me about
Jared
it because
Habon
it
is a very nice
debuts
gentleman.
this Tuesday, the first class league. So many big.
Oh, wait, am I
personalities
skipping
that
this or
didn't
watching
get
this?
drafted in
Real
the
quick,
MTS,
just
and they're
let's
gonna
watch it real quick.
find
It's
their
about
way to
FCL
the
real
first
quick.
class
Hold on.
league. So what do you guys got prepared? What are we going to see in the first class league?
Yeah, show us.
You're
more
going to
things.
see some incredible competition, some dynamic characters, some over-the-top personalities, and some of the best play that you're going to find anywhere, especially
People
over
are
on
already
YouTube
talking
on
smack
Twitch
on
channel.
Twitter.
The
These
FCL is
players.
going to bring what we
Mhm.
all
I
love
mean,
about the
Maxwell
MTS
came after
to
the
masses,
Cinefanatics
and you're
last
going to
night.
see
I
people
mean-
That was
from
pretty
each
funny.
entire planet, all
course
over the
he did.
world.
Of
The
course Maxwell did.
MTS.
You know what?
universe
You know
is
what
now in
word
full effect.
that Brad
I mean,
uses that I
Scotland,
don't hear that
England,
makes me
Canada,
chuckle?
all over the United States. It's going to
Fugazi.
be insane, and I can't wait. I can't wait for everyone to see what all the great stuff we work
Fugazi?
I can't wait. If you
Yeah.
guys want to see it, you should be.
It's like
over on
nonsense.
Twitch on Tuesdays. Are you not subscribed? Are you not following? the
Fair
Twitch
point,
channel
Classy,
for the
fair
Schmoedown?
point.
Well, you should, because that's where it all takes place.
Make sure to follow
Every
the Schmoedown on
Tuesday,
Twitch.
2 matches a week, and it is live.
Look at his
That is
fake
right, Brad Gilmore
Astros
and
ring
his
in the
great
background.
Team, you're gonna
Yeah, Brad,
see
you hear that? Brian said it was
Schmoedown,
fake.
Stars of today, and you're gonna see
What?
Schmoedown.
Oh,
Stars
you
of
think it's real?
yesterday showing up on.
It's a real ring, but it
There-
definitely does not
there's
deserve
so
to be
much. I
a ring.
cannot wait to see what happens.
Astros did not deserve to win
Those
that
are some of the people
World
that didn't
Series.
get drafted.
And Tim Sim, I'm sure you're going to pop up in the chat at
Are
some
with
point.
us here today.
Astros do
What a
not
match
deserve
we have,
that World
because
Series.
It's the Stars versus.
I have
the
no. I don't
Exchange.
see a
What a
ring.
rivalry!
It's on top of the
those two
frame, it's
factions
on the
had
left.
last
It's on the
year.
left-hand side.
Roxy, for the most
Oh,
part,
that's a
was
ring. That's
Stars with
giant.
Yeah.
kind of trailing.
That's
for a long
That's
time.
what
She made a
professional athletes
great
get when they
run.
win a
She made
championship.
People
They get
forget
that
that
size
Roxy
of a
was in
ring.
the same spot that Sam Levine was in, that Coy Jandrew was in.
Do they
and then
get to
she said,
keep it, or do
"Nope,"
they have
and
to ship
Snyder
it to
had
their
the big run in the
enemies?
singles. The Odd Couple won the championship, and she
Jesus.
surpassed even the Exchange, taking over third place.
The Damon household is now Sans belt.
It was all
Oh,
I give Roxy a lot of credit. That determination, that she had the belief in her players, and I mean, you have two.
It's okay. We took a mold of it. We're gonna make our own.
Jeff Snyder helping you out, Alex Damon included, maybe
I'm
three
sure it'll
greatest
turn out
players
better.
of all time.
I'm sure it has a return label
but
addressed
I kind of think
on the
Roxy had
box.
beef with maybe
We're gonna get
every
it
manager.
forged. We're gonna get
It's
it
just
forged.
it's just going to be sent back in like a month or so. We're fine. We're fine.
Season
Brian, you can go ahead and skip ahead to the promos.
With the 97-98 Bulls. He
I can't
had
wait
the
until
all-star
FCL.
team and
I'm, like,
still
so
didn't get
excited.
first
Yeah,
place.
I'm excited to see what it looks like. I mean, it's all live. I mean, they're taking a big chance on it.
So we're gonna see
In store for you guys. Here we go.
I really think Rick the Rager is hilarious, and I think if he and I played each other, like the smack talk for that would be a great match overall for everybody to watch.
Well,
This is literally the first time I've
Oh
seen.
wait, hold on, Brian, hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god.
whoa, that was a big gulp.
Well, I see why you're on the Finstock Exchange.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
It all makes sense.
Oh boy.
Give me a break. We're going with Triple R. Rick the Rager Raddus.
The moment is finally upon us. It is my pleasure and your privilege to bear witness to the debut Schmoedown match of the Rager, Rick Raddus.
Look, I watch the draft like I watch most things. Deep in the tub, rub-a-bub-bub. Straight up hip deep.
Oh.
Flowing everywhere. I've done a lot of towels.
Oh
a lot
my.
of towels, but I'm not ashamed.
I definitely see why he's on the Finstock Exchange.
I'm gonna need him to keep up that energy level, that voice.
Gucci, you need to take your hand off of the microphone, bro.
Stop filming yourself in cars.
Can't hear you. I don't know what you're saying. Brian Ward, you read my mind. Oh no. It is Gardner Minshew.
Also, I'm gonna need him to record a match from the bathtub after saying that. That is my official challenge for him.
Yeah, bathtub match, please.
Rick Raddus is a vegetable. Triple R, the alliteration. It's like rolling your tongue.
That's right. It's your girl, Christy.
Ooh, look at those movies.
Rick Rager Raddus. And,
Oh god.
Ew, is
Wait
it
a
syrup?
second.
Like,
Oh my god.
Are we just letting anybody in now?
Who's that? Chrissy V from the families. Chrissy, forward me along your address, and I'll send you an autograph. Just like I'll send you back
Serious.
to the families from whence you came.
Like,
Also,
I don't
cheers
know
to
this.
From
The
whence
only thing
you
I know about him is that
came.
he's angry, and he has an excellent skincare routine.
Gucci still can't hear you.
Why does I be talking like this? Because it's impossible to hear his face.
If you talked a little higher pitched, you'd sound like Bane.
I was born from the doctor.
Molded by it.
You're absolutely nothing. I know what it's like to win a match. I know what it's like to lose a match and come back even better. Enjoy raging today when you lose to me.
And I get it. All of Chrissy V's friends are cheering her on in the chat. That's cute. She can make it in the Schmoedown. Maybe I can make it in the Schmoedown.
I love how he has
But here's
candles going in the
bottom
background.
line, Jack. Chrissy V ain't gonna make it.
He's got like
in.
6
Neither are
candles
you.
going in the
You stay
back.
home. You shut up. You
Gotta set the mood.
Clearly.
Stop exchange. Oh, baby, I've been waiting a long time to ask you this.
Another character with
Are
sunglasses.
you suckers ready to rage?
I dig it.
He looks completely different. Is it just me? He looks completely
Yeah,
different
it's
from this
completely
picture.
He looks
I think he made himself look the best he possibly could for that photo.
He's also wearing a bathrobe in that picture.
Maybe his
so,
hair is just longer since he took that picture. But either way, great character work.
Yeah, I dig it. Like,
I mean, if he does that throughout the match,
You know, when you see
Good for
Raddus and you
Although
see
now
what
we
he
just
delivers,
we need a bathtub match.
you do have to ask the question. Yeah, big
Absolutely.
personality,
He's the rules.
right?
Them the rules. you
Lomas,
guys.
The
has a
challenge
big
is out there.
personality. Didn't pan out for Lomas. Is the same going to be for Raddus? Big personality, but the trivia just isn't ready yet. Or is he gonna
Where am I
have
going
that
to?
total-
Letting it
you're
go?
good.
As he
No, you're
says,
good.
I mean,
Just
the
go.
guy,
Let it
if you
play.
look at him, he's God's gift. But when you talk to Christy V, she knows. She knows that she is confident enough, and she's already a confident player. You take that confidence of what Roxy brings. I mean, look what Roxy just did with Janine the Machine, with that win, over that win that she had over Gianna Paramo. So this is
Ooh.
going to be very, very
No.
interesting.
Discount
I'm ready to get
Batman.
going. How about you, Tom?
Let's do this. I am more ready
I
than I've
know,
ever
he's
been,
not-
Christian Harloff. Let's
Molly,
go.
I read Batman too.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
It's not
time for the
It's Bateman.
movie
Oh,
There's a,
I-
there's an E in there.
intro.
We were
Ranger
just
has his own theme.
talking about that.
Apparently, according to Chris Taylor, Rager already has his own theme.
Oh my
theme
god.
music? Hey, I mean, no, if you have a big huge character like a Video Drew or like you get your own theme song.
But like,
I need
I
to
don't-
remind people that I had my own theme song, and I gotta dig that up.
I also feel like he might need to deserve his own theme. You know?
I know that you have been waiting. You have been.
Yeah, you gotta play at least
anticipating
once or
making
twice
it
to get
here
a
to
theme song.
I'm
Schmoedown,
sorry,
and the day
nothing
has
will ever
arrived.
beat Alex's
Brad had mentioned the
one that he
four,
can't
the
use
Fan
anymore.
League
Uh,
The solo trailer.
debuts
guitar
and
riff.
wins. Is there
It's so
pressure
good.
now, or is it just look? We're doing what we're doing here, and let's have some fun.
No, I just play my game. You know, Rick likes to talk a lot. I just like to answer questions.
I'm excited for the smack talk.
That's
this
what I'm
match.
here to do.
Boom.
Brad?
There you go.
That New Jersey attitude.
That Joyzy, you gotta say it right. It's the Joyzy attitude.
Oh, sorry, the Jersey attitude.
Joycey.
Joyzy attitude.
I'm
Come
not
on,
I'm not even going there.
Give you your first L in your debut.
I mean, he's on the worst faction with the worst manager, so I'm literally expecting this to be the easiest thing in the whole world.
Ouch.
Wow.
Look at how effortless
Clearly,
that was for
you
her
are
to
in the right
say.
faction
Wow.
at that
No
time.
Just
robe,
no
All
no
right.
sunglasses.
Christy
Just
B, good luck to
here's
you.
the
You're on the
tea.
Congratulations. We're
worst.
excited to have you in the
You're on
league.
the
No
worst
chest
actor.
hair.
What you do.
No
No.
chest hair that we know of. You know,
Oh,
I'm
never
not gonna
know.
hate.
Rock it.
Representing
Rock that chest hair.
the Finstock
Oh my god.
Exchange.
Oh my god.
Schmoedown
I mean, I
debut.
don't not dig the song.
I'll say it. I dig it. I absolutely dig it.
This is pretty good.
David B, if you did this, my god.
David
This
Biscuit.
feels like I don't know. This feels like Gucci's way of like
Oh my god.
making
where's
his
that?
rookies
Is he drinking a giant Bloody Mary?
Now I
Freaking
know Christian Arloff's the
bigger.
champion.
That's what that looked like, honestly.
It's great to be here. It's great to grace y'all with my presence, especially you, Chrissy V. Fan League 4. That's cute. That's fan fiction. Just like the suggestion that the exchange is anything but #1 faction this season. I already know this. You're about to find out.
I like this kid.
Get your merchandise on the Skybound store right now.
Wow.
Plug. Wow.
So I gotta tell you, minus the
He knows what he's doing.
Is Gucci smart enough to make a robot?
That's
Because if he
100% not
were-
Gucci. That is 100% Rick Raddus.
You've been talking a lot.
Gucci's not that
You've been
smart.
doing dances in Twitter. You've been talking with Dagnino. You see what your faction mate Lomas, he was talking a lot, didn't pan out. So is
That's
there
the
any
thing.
fear
You can
that
talk
you
the
know,
talk, but can
with
you
a
walk
lot
the
of
walk,
talk and
sir?
a lot of personality
Yeah.
needs to come a win?
There's no pressure whatsoever. Look, here's the thing with my man, my brother Lomas. Just as he says, everything happens for a reason. It's in the scripture. It's in the good book. And I know what happened with my brother Lomas was nothing but a fluke. Here today, we're here to change the score. We're here to set the record. Finstock Exchange is here to shake up the league. It's here to invest in the future of the movie trivia Schmoedown. You're about to see that right now in the debut match. The premiere performance of Big Ricky Rage, baby. Let's do it.
We're excited to see Ricky Rage, the premiere performance.
He's got a lot of heart.
Let's talk about
Jill's
your
obsessed
faction.
right now.
Yeah. I dig it. I dig
Is it loud enough for you guys?
I'll turn up a little bit.
Yeah, put it at that halfway point.
What has been your preparation been
Like
with
I'm
Bobby
a
Gucci?
sucker
How
for
confident
these
really
like
are
over the
you
top
going into this
wrestling
match
like
today?
characters. Like
And that's what you have
Supreme
over us.
confidence.
I'm not a
I keep
wrestling
hearing
person.
all these whiners.
Like,
Enough. A rookie draft. Acting like
See, I
we don't have what it
associate
takes
them
this
to
season. I'm sick of
people.
hearing this. We've got an amazing foundation.
I'm just like,
Not only
no.
do we got the greatest manager this league has ever seen. All right, this is the man.
I will say this
that
music
brings the
is
Hall of Goats.
quite
Anyone who's ever been
fantastic.
the best of
This
the
is
best
any
has
of
had
my
Bobby
wrestling
Gucci in
fans
their
correct
ear.
me
That's no
if I'm
coincidence.
totally
Outlaw
getting
John
an
Lopez.
incorrect
We've got
comparison.
the
I'm getting a lot of the
Barbarian. We've got
Miz
little evil JTE
out of
himself. We've got a
Raddus.
great foundation to build
For like a
upon.
wrestling
New
comparison,
face,
like
movie
Lomas
trivia
was like a
Schmoedown.
Bray
The
Wyatt.
Barbarian.
For me,
There's
this
no
is very
pressure.
much like
There's nothing
Miz.
confidence.
That's fair. I know who the Miz is
All right,
because
well,
I know him
thank
from
you
the real
so
world.
much, Rager Rick Raddus, or as Dagnino calls him, Triple R.
This dude sounds like every guy I've ever rejected at the club.
Oh, Ricky Raddus. A rejection by
See?
QTV.
You
Oh my god!
All right, so we're already starting off.
Damn.
Brad, I'm not
Oh my
surprised the stars in
God.
the exchange
Wow.
going at it right away.
Uh-huh.
All right, so the rules of round
You know
what
number
that
one.
deserves.
Here's how it works. Round number
All right, well.
one. You guys are going to get
My
four
goodness.
questions.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for
Categories
joining
could
us, all
be anything
58 of you.
in the realm of film. You're going to have 15
Okay, the way our
seconds
reactions
to
work here on
answer
the channel, if you've not joined us
questions.
before,
Don't forget about your
we
three
whiteboard
JTE
for
rules that
whiteboard
you
in the
have
first
during the
round,
duration
second and
of this
third round.
match.
We
One
completely
challenge.
shout
Well,
out
if
what
you
happened,
win
what
that
we think,
particular challenge,
and we just go with it.
your challenge.
We see what happens, and we have a good time doing it.
It is
And
not.
again, thank you to everyone who's
Then
been
you
watching,
will lose
joining us,
that
whether you're watching
challenge.
live or back on replay. Hopefully,
right.
you guys enjoy this one
So,
because
I
I have a feeling we might enjoy this one.
I'm serious. I can't get my.
Rager,
There we go.
are you ready?
Why did they switch it?
ready spaghetti.
It's the
Daddy-o.
wrong
Let's
one.
get it mixed up.
Oh,
Christy
Wait.
B, are you ready?
Oh yeah.
that was probably Christian's doing.
Then let's get ready to Schmoedown. Round number one, question number one.
There we go.
We're going to start off in the realm of Oscar films. Oscars.
Cool. I'll
Which
watch those.
actor received Oscar nominations for his performances in the films Raging Bull, Goodfellas, and The Irishman?
Here we go. The first question in both of their MTS careers.
Ever. And what a good leading up to it. I'm already entertained.
Already, Daddy-o.
Five.
Ready to say ready
Four.
spaghetti-o? Is
You
that
sure
what you
did. 3, 2, 1. Pens down, hands
I
up,
put
please. And
Pacino.
we'll start
Robert
with
De Niro.
Rager.
Robert De Niro.
It's incorrect. Christy V.
Oh.
I also said Robert De Niro.
Oh.
Looking for Joe Pesci.
Ah.
The other Italian.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a trick.
Joe
That's
Pesci.
like a 1 in
question.
3 guess.
Both
That's a
junking it
question.
on their first question.
It's very tricky.
Next one. That was
Wow. Okay.
Here's
Whatever, it
question
happens.
2. Here's question
All
2.
right. Here's question number 2 in the realm of new releases. What is the title of the 2020 entry into the Bill and Ted
Oh,
franchise?
God.
God.
You know, when you come in here and you're, you know, especially when there's a lot of hype and you get mad and you're yelling at each other.
To
A
any
lot
of you who have
pressure,
never
so
seen
you
any
can
of the
see
Bill
where
and Ted movies,
it's a 50-50.
please go watch the Bill and Ted movies.
I haven't seen them.
3, 2, 1.
I don't
Is it
know.
World
Face the
Tour?
music.
Start with
Ah,
Christy.
crap.
Infinite Playlist.
No.
That is incorrect. Rager.
Bill and Ted were doing the same thing the stars are doing tonight. They were facing the music, Daddy.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Rager
that
takes
is
his
right.
first lead.
Daddy.
Rager takes his first lead.
Daddy.
1-0. 1-0 as we get to question number 3. Question number 3. Here it is. This match is a drama, and so is your category. Drama.
Is it?
Who plays the famous rock star Jim Morrison in the 1991 film The Doors? Get this wrong, you leave the show.
I remember yesterday when I actually did
That's a good one.
I'm
just
thinking-
Jeffrey, that
Well,
Mr. King
it's the chairman
Kong.
now.
That is
5.
what I was thinking of.
I'm
4.
thinking
I don't
of
have
the
any.
other rock star
I have
one.
no idea.
Nothing.
Black.
1. Pens down, hands up, please. And Rager.
Val Kilmer.
That's
Yes.
correct. Yeah.
Kristen.
Go.
Val Kilmer.
Mm.
There
Stay.
we go.
You both can stay. 2-1. 2-1. Next question.
Next question. Number 4 in the category of family films.
Oh.
What 1998 live-action Disney remake stars Lindsay Lohan, Dennis Quaid, and
Alex.
Natasha Richardson?
Yeah, you can hear Alex. Sorry.
You think Rick the Rager Raddus has
Oh my God! Why am I blanking?
This is one of my favorite.
I'm not allowed within 10 feet of a family film, but I still saw
Oh
that.
my
I
God.
watch this all the
Did
time.
you hear what he just said?
No.
Oh, I don't think
I'm
this
not
is
allowed
right.
within 10 feet of a family film.
Oh my God.
Please, for
Parent
God's sake.
trap.
It's Parent
And we
Trap.
start
The Parent
with Christy.
Can we ship him off to Timbuktu? It's the Parent Trap.
It is.
What
Rager.
I said.
It is a Parent Trap.
I watch
I've
this
never
all
seen it
all
though.
the time because
Never seen
What?
the Lindsay
Rager
Lohan
Raddus
Parent
still up,
Trap.
Kristen.
Oh my God.
Dang it.
All right.
But
here's
what
the
I was
next
saying
question.
was Gabby
Rom-coms,
really likes to
rom-coms.
fall asleep to this
Which
movie, so it's on
actress
all the time.
co-stars with
I
Hugh
love
Grant
Parent Trap.
as the character of Lucy Kelson in the 2002 rom-com 2 Weeks Notice? And these last two questions,
2002
because I've watched both of these films.
rom
with
com.
my wife and my
2
daughter.
weeks notice.
So very proud
I
of
was
them.
No
hoping you
idea.
were gonna finish
Taking
that
a
sentence with
guess.
wife and daughter. I didn't know where you were going for a second.
2 with
Let's see if I'm
one
right.
with
Sandra
Snyder.
Bullock.
And pens down,
Oh,
please.
Kate
Hands
Hudson.
up.
I put
Pens
Jennifer
down, hands
Lopez.
up, and we start with Rick.
Is it the immortal Sarah Jessica Parker?
It is incorrect. And Christy, to tie the game.
No, it's Sandra Bullock.
You are right.
Oh my God!
That
Oh,
is
that was a straight up guess.
3-3.
Wow.
Raddus and V tied here. 3-3. Next
knew that
question.
Like rom-com,
Next question.
2003.
Question 6.
Okay.
Question number 6 in the category of comedies. You know what? I
Wow.
wish I didn't do that. What 2009 comedy has the following tagline? Some guys just can't handle Vegas.
Oh,
I have never been to
One of them
Vegas.
is in this match.
it's fine.
You don't need to,
He probably
bro.
still thinks he's in Vegas.
You don't
I-
need
I would
like,
like
I'm
to do
not-
a POV
He
Vegas.
might do
I'm
it.
not into
might be
gambling
in
really,
Vegas
but
right now.
like
5.
everything else is
Neither am I.
fun
4.
in Vegas, like the shows and stuff.
Oh, no. 2. 1.
Food.
Pens down, please.
The
Hands up,
Hangover.
Christy.
Gil, that is exactly why
The
I would
Hangover?
go
Yes.
for the buffet food.
That was that one of those old dudes who was
I
like
wanna go to
last
Hell's
call or
Kitchen
something.
Wow.
Oh.
So
Wow.
Raddus.
Oh.
Raddus.
All
misses
right,
that one,
Raddus.
and V goes up.
He said
see you.
last call.
4-3 as the Stars
Raddus.
take the lead as our next
Come on
question in
now.
comic book movies.
Oh.
Which 2008 MCU film has a main villain named Emil Blonsky, who is also known as Abomination?
So many jokes with that one. Abomination.
Yep.
Tom is here.
Your webcam is an abomination. 5, 4.
Oh my
3,
God.
2. It's better now. 1. Pens down, please.
Iron Man
Pens down.
2.
The Incredible Hulk.
Raddus.
Jill.
That is the
I don't
the
know.
Incredible Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk.
Come on, start your IG study already.
I'm just gonna say it like a normal person. The Incredible Hulk.
Also correct. 5-4. And
I only
he
know
keeps
that
the
from
lead
helping
as we
Alex
get to our
study.
Last question in round number one. Brad?
Wow, Ryan.
All
Wow.
right, in the category of famous
Wow.
actors and actresses.
We shall remember this.
Which
Let
actress
Frankie know we said
starred in
hi.
the films Blue Jasmine and Carol?
Oh God.
I'm gonna name a famous actress.
Oh no. Oh crap. What's her
I don't know
name?
about you, but this is a very entertaining match thus far.
Oh,
Four.
She played.
3, 2.
I'm picking it.
Hella.
Pens down, hands up, please.
Crap! That's what I was thinking of, and I picked someone else.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Oh, I
Correct. And
put Kate-
Raddus
I believe that might have been a.
tying the
Kate
game
Blanchett.
here. So that was big. What a great back and forth.
I'm gonna give
for both of
myself
these
that point
competitors.
because
As we see ourselves 5-5, it is 5-5
See,
right
this
now.
is the right
Game
way to
after
say
the first
this.
round.
See,
Now,
this is
thank
why.
round number 2. That is the wheel round.
This is why Australians are the
Hey,
best.
gang, Mark Ellis.
Yeah,
here.
can
I'm
you
not
read our
telling
Streamlabs,
jokes or
Jacob?
announcing one of
Can you
those.
read our
Me and my
Streamlabs?
co-pilot Maui are probably watching Shudder. Shudder is the streaming service with the best selection of
Um,
horror, thrillers.
I was
Fun
trying to think of
fact.
the name of the
movies,
other girl in
series,
Carol, which,
originals,
by the way,
documentaries,
Carol is a
and
very
so
Rooney
good
Mara.
movie.
more. You get everything
Yeah,
from
that's her
Hollywood
name.
favorites, the cult
That movie's amazing.
To be fair, my Siri is set to
It is now time
Jacob
for
London.
the wheel round. The wheel will come out. The first
It's set to
person
Australian?
spin will spin.
Yep.
If it
That's
lands
become-
on
that's
something
become
you
the
do not
joke.
like, you
I'm
can't
dead
spin
serious.
again
If
unless,
I was
of course,
say it,
land on
it'd be
opponent's
like,
choice. Then your
"G'day."
opponent will choose.
Wow,
what
guys, look at
you
this.
spin. Each
Thank
question,
you.
4 questions, each worth 2 points apiece.
Let's see
Unless
that
you
wheel.
have a choice, then it will be
Yeah, I
worth
know,
1
until we
point.
see the
You
wheel,
can
and then we're
steal
done.
in this round.
Burton,
So
you
make
did
sure
Disney.
you
Give me
are
a
aware of
family
that
film.
going
Give
into
me
it. Raddus,
Pixar.
you enter
What does he
here
drink?
second.
What is
you are
that?
going to
I think it's a Bloody
have the
Mary.
opportunity.
Is it a
to either
heart?
decide to go
What is
first
No, I think it's
or
a
second.
skull.
It's
What do you
a
choose?
so I think they sell tequila in
They
a
do.
skull bottle. I've seen that
Or
before.
should I see what Christy
No.
V can do in round 2? Well, you know, I'm a bit of I like to take the initiative in things. Let's go first, Daddy. Let's spin the win. Let's do it.
Why does he
Beautifully
keep
done.
calling them
Beautifully
daddy?
Yeah.
Work like an animal.
At least say
Play
Daddy
like an
O.
animal.
Daddy
You
O.
answer, you answer questions like an
I
animal.
mean,
You're an
No,
animal.
I feel like he looks like a character
Put me
that's
in a
Let's
cage.
get it.
daddy.
Let's get it. Let's roll this
To
wheel and see
Christian.
what's up. Beautifully done.
100%
Usually
Gucci
stand
would.
real still. And remember, don't forget to check down multiple choice if you don't know it.
Hold on.
Right?
All right, so the wheel will
I
go up, and here is the
understood that.
spin
Not
by
hi,
the
hi,
Rager.
Amaru. Nope. I understood that reference. All right, R.I.P. Paul Bearer.
It's a sinister looking wheel you got here, huh?
Let's get something
Give me
here.
new releases.
Oh,
Oh, I will also take that.
This movie is
That is
really
definitely
cool.
hers, though.
60
No way.
seconds.
That is
60
Keep it.
seconds this time.
Keep it.
Starting now.
Now we know.
I don't
Although-
think he will because it's
like
hers.
tom-toms.
Yeah, he didn't get Sandra Bullock.
You know, there's something you can do here. But
Okay, I'm not
I
opposed to
think,
some of these
you know,
slices.
we
Jennifer
can-
Lopez, take it. Rom-coms,
I think
take
that
it.
sounds like a beautiful.
Give me
price.
Kate,
Daddy,
Catherine
just
Bigelow.
spin it.
Give me
Like
Catherine
maybe
Bigelow.
90s.
Let me see
New
it.
releases, I'll take
Robert
that.
Redford.
Here's the spin by the
spinning in, okay.
Rager.
Now, that's not to
This isn't
say
a
that
solid
Big Ricky
wheel
Rage
for
doesn't
me,
know
y'all.
anything about whining and dining and romancing.
We just don't play
I
stupid
actually
games.
kinda
not
want
doing
the
stupid
Jennifer
projects.
Lopez
That's the way we
slice.
operate around here.
Oh, yes! Yes!
All right, and
Let's
Jennifer
go!
Lopez.
You made it happen.
Ricky
Okay.
Raddus knows about
Okay.
Jennifer Lopez. All right, so now
Also, her and A-Rod
there's
broke
going
up.
to
Aw,
be
sad.
What?
No,
That's
they
gotta
didn't.
be a. That's gotta be a Bloody Mary,
Raddus
right?
is going to get 4 questions in the realm of Jennifer Lopez.
It
4
also looks like
questions.
the
Or-
Wolfman. Is it the
Maybe a
Wolfman?
daiquiri?
Are you ready,
Juice of
Mr.
some sort?
Raddus?
Let's do it. What do you
Mr.
got
the
for me,
King.
my good
All right.
friend J Lo? Let's do
You're
it.
on
I have to
his
pay
faction
attention
list.
because I
All
want to
right,
get.
so 4
I wanna
questions
get these
in the
right.
realm of Jennifer Lopez. All right, Rick, here we go. Which actor co-starred with J-Lo in the film
Ben Affleck.
Geely and Jersey Girl?
I had it.
Ben Affleck.
Had it.
2 points. That is correct. All right, here's the next question. Which actor plays Abraham
Mr. the Con, I
Quintanilla,
appreciate you.
Selena's father, in the
Uh,
1997 biopic?
Edward James Olmos.
I believe it was
I'm
multiple
saying his name
choice.
right.
Is it A, Alfred Molina?
Edward
B,
James
Edward
Olmos,
James
uh,
Olmos.
Chief.
Is it really?
Joaquin
Chief in
de
Battlestar.
Alameda. Or D, Ruben
Oh,
Blades.
you're right, Jake.
Let's
Absolutely.
go B, Edward James Olmos.
Yeah,
1
Oh
point.
Jake's right.
Correct.
I don't
All
know
right.
names.
Question 3. Make sure you keep your hands up, both you guys. Question 3.
Is that like
Which
is like
actor
the
plays plays Jennifer Lopez's main love interest?
Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
wedding planner. I
Dang it.
also think that was multiple choice.
Oh my god.
Is it
I
A,
feel like this
Patrick
is like
Dempsey,
his
B,
version of
Michael
like
Barton,
Bibbs's
C,
Tiger.
Matthew McConaughey, D,
But I've
Gerard-
seen him drink
Gerard
from it, so
Butler.
he's actually drinking it.
That's Big Daddy Matthew McConaughey.
For one more point.
Big Daddy.
All right,
Got it, Big
here
Daddy.
is the final question.
Brian likes his J-Lo.
The film Hustlers follows a group of exotic dancers.
Early
who first
2000s.
meet
It's our-
and become friends
2010.
during which
1990.
Late 1990s.
2000.
I said 90s before Brian did.
That is in the 2000s.
That is correct.
That includes the
That is correct.
2010s.
Big pull. Big pull by
Like the
Raddus.
1900s
pull.
includes the
Roxy. You
everything.
got 60 seconds starting now.
I mean,
Okay,
he's
so
the
strength
least
of
from the
Brian's.
block
Jennifer
ever,
Lopez.
so we're gonna put him in his place right about now.
Wow.
Christy, you are
Wow,
killing
wow.
it right
Jake,
now.
what do you have
You
right
are
now?
Clearly,
I have 9.
for some reason, nobody else is realizing what.
Have you
other
guys seen Hustlers?
superstars
'Cause
you
I
are,
loved
and we
that
need to
movie.
know
Hustlers was
exactly
great.
who
Hustlers
you
was
are.
great movie.
This is your
That's,
round.
like,
This is the
relatively
wheel round.
new.
Let's
That
see
came
what
out,
we
like,
get. But I
recently.
believe you.
J-Lo's
no
a
matter
phenomenon
what
in that
we land
movie. I
on.
mean,
If he can
I
dig
love
out
that
those
Usher plays
J-Lo
himself in
questions,
that movie.
I will leave it there. Then
Just
you
like
can do
going into the strip club.
literally anything. Let's see the wheel.
And here's a spin.
Give me another one that I know.
So she's obviously
J-Lo,
looking for
a fresh
rom-coms.
category.
Yeah.
Maybe rom-coms.
90s.
He
maybe
obviously
90s.
doesn't
Land
know
on
them very
What does
well.
the J in J-Lo stand for?
Or new releases. Oh, get away from that.
Robert Redford.
No, thank
Oh,
you.
How are you
no,
feeling
thank
about
you.
this one?
So this is my husband's favorite actor.
Oh.
So like I know, like these are probably really good, but like he's not playing. So
Oh.
Like, it's not fair.
I
Let's see
like
this
her a
again.
lot.
If we end up there, we end up there. We'll just channel his.
That's like if I spun indie, I'd be like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
First
Yeah,
attempt
it's
at the
valid.
wheel.
Wait, Molly,
Give me rom-coms.
You have to play
Damn.
IMDb.
it.
Oh,
Oh no!
Opponent's
Oh,
choice.
Man.
Oh no.
Opponent's
Well-
choice.
What do you think? I mean,
Guess we're gonna see Robert Redford.
60 seconds to decide.
I was
Or-
thinking
Here,
maybe
how you feeling
horror?
here, Triple R?
Oh, no.
Or
what
90s?
Maybe a horror?
Feeling, what are you thinking about here?
Spoof
I'm feeling-
movies?
I kind of like.
He's probably
horror
gonna give her
here.
one of
Movies.
his.
You know, it's funny. I kind of like horror too. I just got something about it. Just looks nice. You know.
Yeah,
it
that,
kinda
he
looks-
probably put that on there.
It's horror, and she'll do horrible.
Horror. Horror.
That's it,
Horror.
right there, baby. Put it on the board. Horror. I want to see what Christy V can do. with it.
Horror.
Is
All
that
right, so
Jersey
the category
horror?
was chosen. It was
Or is that-
horror. Christy
or is that
V
Boston?
has gotten horror from Rick Raddus. All right, Christy, you're gonna get 4 questions in the realm of horror. Are you ready?
yeah.
All right, Brad, you will be
Yeah,
answering the questions.
sure.
All right, here we go.
All right, your first question in the category of horror. What horror franchise has featured such actors as Patricia Arquette, Breckin
Nightmare on
Meyer,
Elm Street.
Jackie Earl Haley,
Yeah.
and
Dang
Johnny
it.
Depp?
I didn't know
thought it
until
was
I read
Depp.
Johnny Depp.
Me too.
Dang it! I thought I could maybe win tonight. Freaking horror.
I will go multiple choice.
Oh no.
All right,
Come
go
on,
multiple choice, and your
please.
options are
Spoiler
A,
alert, he
A
dies
Nightmare on
because he
Elm
gets
Street,
sucked into a
B,
bed.
He
Friday the
does. You're
13th,
correct. And it's one of the greatest deaths of all time.
Hellraiser,
It's
Deathbed, the bed that
House
eats
Flip.
people.
Deathbed. He also looks fine in that movie. He looks.
I mean, it's Johnny Depp
Ugh.
We'll go Hellraiser.
in
No,
the 80s.
no.
Christy, no.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
Christy, no.
All right, so we're gonna give Rager
Oh, we
the
now
question
know
and
As
the
he's
multiple choice
drinking
options, Brad.
blood out of the skull.
Yes, the question is
He
again.
is not
Give me
a
the
horror
give me
fan.
the
Franchise
horror
has featured
questions.
such actors as
Can he
Patricia
just
Arquette,
like
Breckin
not be
Meyer,
so
Jackie
fidgety?
Earl Haley,
It's giving
and
me
Johnny Depp.
anxiety
Your
watching
options
him
are A,
constantly
A Nightmare on
move.
Elm Street, B,
Jacob, it
Friday
is
the
indeed
13th,
his first.
C, Hellraiser, or D,
Trivia,
Child-
Jacob. Trivia.
A Nightmare on Elm Street.
When you
That is
put
correct
Jacob's
for
head
1
there, I can
point
like
steal.
line
Rick the
myself
Ranger
up so it
Raddus.
looks like I'm actually
building up that lead 12-5, Christian Harlow.
That was big. That was big. So now Christy has the next question here. Here it is in the realm of horror. Question 2.
All right, question number 2. Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Joel Edgerton starred in which 2011 horror
Thing.
film set in Antarctica?
Isn't he Uncle Owen?
Jake and
He-
yeah,
well,
Jake and
he's
Mary.
just Owen
Oh.
Multiple choice.
as Joel
Well, he's
Edgerton.
Uncle
All
Owen
right,
at
so
the
let's
very
go
end of
multiple choice,
Randy's.
and your options
I guess so.
are
Jake and Mary
Wait,
Elizabeth
A,
Winstead are
Poltergeist.
like this.
B,
The Thing.
Apollo 18, C.
Did I
The
not
Awakening,
know that
or
they
D,
remade the
The
thing?
It was actually a sequel.
Oh, okay. That's why I didn't know.
Yeah.
Poltergeist.
No! No!
Poltergeist is incorrect.
No!
Rick the Rager Raddus with an opportunity to steal. Allow me to read the question for you and your multiple choice options.
It was
Mary
actually not
Elizabeth
bad either.
Winstead
It was
and Joel
terrifying,
Edgerton
but-
star in which
I wanna watch
2011
I wanna
horror
watch
film
that,
set in Antarctic? Set in the Antarctic.
I talked about
Is it
this
A,
already,
Poltergeist,
but,
B, Apollo 18?
Oh, thank you,
The
guys. It is a
Awakening,
prequel,
or
not a
D,
sequel.
The Thing?
A prequel.
The Thing.
That is correct.
Ay, 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 ay.
13-5.
I'm really not interested in prequels.
Good lead,
That's
Christian.
King
Orlov
and
here.
Jacob. That's
As
why
we
you
get
guys
to
are
our
playing and not
next
me.
Question.
Question number 3 here. This is
I
a
mean,
big
you did
one
get
for
the question
Christy. Here's the
right.
next question.
Shut up, Brian.
Jake, you're doing well enough to be
Shut up, guys.
in
Shut up.
the
No.
league.
No more.
Who directed the 2015 found footage
James
horror
Bond.
film?
M. Night
Visit?
Shyamalan.
The
Shamalama
Visit.
ding dong.
Shyamalan ding dong.
Visit?
When was his last good movie?
It's when kids went to go visit their grandparents and they weren't their actual grandparents.
Oh, you guys challenged me to
Ew.
that
Multiple choice.
movie.
Yeah. So
Multiple choice
M. Night
options are
Shyamalan.
A, James Wan,
One of the kids ends
B,
up in the
Adam
oven. It's
Wingard,
absolutely
C,
terrifying.
M. Night
Yeah.
Shyamalan,
Ends up where?
or D,
They end up in an
oven.
oven. And they don't die, but they ended up in an oven
go
with their
C.
grandmother overlooking the oven. It's
C
terrifying.
is correct.
Yay!
For 1 point, M. Night Shyamalan, and she
Yeah,
gets
and
on
they
the
show
board
Grandpa
here, Christian
pooping
Harloff. That was a
diapers
big,
and
big
his
It
poopy
is,
diapers.
it's a
It's a
terrifying
massive question
It's
because they
actually
got
pretty
her out of the
terrifying.
knockout territory, and the negative one,
good
at least
M.
for the
Night
knockout,
Shyamalan
is
movie?
off the table. Plus, the plus one is now gone for.
This is not okay for me.
So,
Oh, thank
all right,
you.
here
Visit was
is
his last good
the
movie.
last
Thank
question,
you. Thank
Brad.
you, the dragons.
All right, your final
The
question in the
Ion
realm of horror. In what 1978 horror classic does a killer escape from the Smith's Grove
Halloween.
Sanitarium and
What'd you
embarks
say?
on a killing?
Halloween.
Yep.
Halloween.
That is correct. for
Yay!
2
2
Christy
points. She
V.
needed that.
Doing her best
She
to navigate
absolutely
through that
needed
horror
that.
category. Obviously, not what she was looking for in that wheel.
I need to
but was able to get
see.
back on
I
track in the
like
back half
horror
of that
movies. I just
Yeah, it
don't
was
know
a nice move
the
there
trivia.
by Raddus
So
giving
the
her
thing with
a
that
bar,
round,
but she
which was
came
very
back. She
interesting,
looked like she was in serious trouble.
all of
almost knocked
those
out, but
were
comes back to
big,
get herself within 5 as
huge
we get
horror
to
franchises.
round number
Nightmare,
3. All right, round
Halloween.
number
I've never
3.
seen the
It
Thing
is the
prequel.
final round.
Okay,
The
well, that I
competitors
guess that's
will
one. But
choose from categories 1
And if you want to
through
watch more
20.
horror
When they
movies,
choose
come to
their
watch
number,
our
the
Patreon where
first
we watch
category
What
they
We Do in the
choose will be worth
Shadows.
2 points. The second one
well,
will be worth
that's not
3,
horror.
and the
That's
final,
not
should we
horror.
get there,
Yes.
will
I'm
be
kidding.
worth
To me,
5
that's horror.
big
I mean, we watched Cabin in the Woods, which
All
is
right,
fair.
So now, because
That was not
we
horror.
have
That would be
Crystal,
in the horror category.
That was
in this,
absolutely
though.
horror.
choose 3 numbers between 1
Well,
to
it
20.
didn't scare me.
It
Well,
would be
that's not
horror
true.
comedy. I don't
Brian,
know
you
that.
jumped at the title card.
I know.
Pick the nasty numbers and
Literally
he's gonna
jumped
pick
at the title card.
I know.
The Rage is gonna pick a 9.
The Rager.
The Rage is gonna pick 2. I think the Rage is gonna pick 19.
Giggity.
All right, so we got 9 and 2 and
I got-
19
by the way, I
for
gotta
the
clip that out.
Rager
You
and
jumping
for
at the title
Christy.
card. I gotta clip that out
I will take 3,
What?
of you jumping.
12,
Oh.
and
It was because I had headphones in,
60
turned up the whole
seconds
way.
to
You
talk
can
to
you
your
can say
competitor
all the
here,
excuses you
starting
want.
now.
There's footage to
Beautiful.
prove it.
Well done.
I mean,
We
that
have-
was the scariest part of the
People
whole
play in
movie.
comfort zone. We don't play history. We don't play in the comfort zone. We don't play in any zone. That being
What
said,
about the danger zone?
three JT rules left.
Danger
I
zone.
I am
You
so
gotta
excited
answer the first 2
for
just
What
to
We
even
Do in
get
the
you to
Shadows.
answer any questions.
It's only taken us
We're in the driver's
6
seat.
months to get
Yeah, guys,
there, but
if you
we're
are
there.
interested, we're watching
Right
What
off
We Do in
the
the
ramp,
Shadows.
straight to the moon, baby. Let's go.
Rock
I am
your boat.
so excited.
He's in a robe talking about how they're not in the comfort zone. I honestly am not convinced that this guy knows literally
What tier do you have to be
Either
to
one
do
of
the
them know
watch-alongs?
anything about anything.
$2.
So we'll see what they're able to do in this
For
round. All we
$2, you can
do
join
is
us for a
focus
watch
here.
along. For
You just did
$20,
something
you can
that was
actually
so
be on
difficult to
screen with
navigate,
us.
and you did an incredible job
That's-
doing it.
Both
that
of those
was
are
a tough
steals.
second round, but this is going to be a completely new round and a round that I
Jacob.
believe in you.
Jacob, I know.
You're coming from the families. You know what this is like.
He would
You've been
be
faced with
someone
this
to do
pressure
that,
That
though.
before,
character,
and he's a
100%.
man in a robe who
100%.
I can't even talk about on this PG show what he looks like. He's actually supposed to be filming. So you got this, babe. Focus. This is yours to win still.
We're a family
All you
show.
can do is
Yeah.
answer exactly what you know. It's in there somewhere. You've got the knowledge. So just stay
Get it,
focused and you got
Christina.
this.
Let's go.
Thanks, girl.
Jake, you remember the
absolutely.
show called
And-
Battlestar
and
Galactica?
here we go. All right.
Yeah,
so
we haven't watched it in like 6 months.
Ask both Christy.
Oh,
Christy,
more
are
than
you
that.
ready?
because Molly and Alex got
All right,
really.
Ranger, you ready to go?
Am I anything but? Let's do it. Baby. Let's go.
All right, here we go. So we're going to
It's
start with
almost
Christy.
been like a year.
Dagnino
We'll
said
get
it. She's
back
going to
to
answer
it.
her first two questions here to avoid the TKO. And here
I've been like craving to
is
watch some
the
sci-fi
first
lately.
question. Christy, you chose category number.
Would you
three.
finish The
Category
Expanse?
Number 3. That is
Yeah.
in the realm of
That was
action
before I got
adventure.
drafted by
Action
Dungeon,
adventure
and
is
now
the
I'm
first one. Here
She
it is.
forgot about it.
Action adventure.
like full on. No, I'm
Okay.
full on in study mode all the time.
Who played a character known as El Mariachi in Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
Oh my god, what's his name? Antonio Banderas.
Shit.
Like
I mean,
wind.
shoot.
Antonio Banderas.
There we go.
2 points. Big pull there by Christy. She nails it. And now she's got to hit this 3. She needs to hit the 3-pointer here. And here is the question.
Love this.
All right.
Love this.
Dramas.
That's
We're not
spoiler.
werewolves.
And
Werewolves.
here it is. Okay, Christy, in the category of dramas, your 3-point question. All right. What 1970s classic drama has performances by Robert Duvall, Ned Beatty, Faye Dunaway, and William Holden?
I don't know.
Where's the question?
Yeah, that's what people are saying. There's no.
Robert Duvall, Faye Dunaway.
I have no idea.
Taking of Pelham 1, 2, 3.
No.
Looking for Network. All right.
That's,
So
that's a
here's
modern
where
day
we stand.
movie. Oh no.
So right
Oh,
now,
if she misses
Christy
this
is
is a
on the
TKO.
verge
Oh,
of a
no.
knockout.
Oh, no.
TKO, excuse me. If she hits this question, it bounces back to
Hi,
the
Maxwell.
Rager, and she will avoid the -1.
Oh.
And
no.
here we
I
go.
keep
Christy,
forgetting about that. You
you
lose
chose
points.
category 7. Category 7.
Come on, Christina.
That is in the realm of Tom Hanks.
Okay.
Tom Hanks for
Be a Toy
your
Story.
5
All right.
points.
Yeah, we got this.
Tom Hanks's character is a tech giant whose company oversees products such as Sea Change and Soul Search.
Wait a
in
second.
Which film featuring John Boyega?
That's The Circle with Emma Watson.
Oh,
I haven't seen anything with those two people in it.
I
Oh
don't
no.
know movies.
Wait, I think that's The Circle.
If it doesn't
Repeat the
start with
question.
the Disney
First one?
castle at the beginning of the
Tom
theme,
Hanks.
or
Speaking of The
Star Wars.
Circle,
Unless it's
Oh.
Pacific Rim.
The Circle is coming back,
Such as
man. Yes.
Sea Change.
I know,
in
I'm so
Soul Search.
excited.
In
I think this
which
is The
film
Circle.
featuring John
Anyway, I
Boyega?
got 3 points this match.
I got 4.
I got 9.
Come on, pull this.
Come on, Christina. Come on.
5, 4,
God, he's talking to
3.
his skull.
Repeat.
Second
I don't
one.
know if John Boyega was in that.
Tom
though.
Hanks' character is a tech giant whose company.
But I know that
oversees
Tom
products
Hanks
such
runs
as
the company in
Sea
that
Change and
that
Soul
movie.
Search. In which film featuring John Boyega? One.
Jeffrey.
repeat last.
Sorry, Mr. the King Khan. That made me laugh.
Oh, he was in it. But
He was
definitely
in
not
The
top.
Circle?
Yeah,
I don't
but
know,
not
so I'm just gonna
definitely
pick a
not
Tom Hanks
anywhere.
film I like, so I'm gonna say Forrest Gump.
No.
And you're
Not even
now, by way of technical knockout, Rick Rager.
I don't think he was a big character though.
I felt like the movie followed Emma Watson, but I don't remember seeing
the answer. The Circle.
John Boyega at all in
Raddus
that
pulling
movie.
off a big TKO, giving
man.
giving the Stars a -1 here.
Wow.
And
Okay. Well, there we go, guys.
Now 2 points get picked up
the
by
Rager.
Dagnino and the
Thank you. Okay, he is the
exchange Raddus,
co-lead.
and we're
Okay.
gonna put you guys
That's
in the
obviously a
waiting
big
room. 'cause you're
-1
gonna be,
for Roxy.
although I'm sure Jen is going to be mad at me for putting you in the room with her, but that's who
Oh,
you're going
Jill
to
just
go
got dinner.
talk with. Have
I
a
got
blast
cheese
there.
steak.
Oh my
All right,
god.
so Raddus
What?
takes the
Cheesesteak.
TKO victory here.
So
but it
jealous.
was a big,
So jealous.
it was a big win. Big win. Exchange needed this win.
Yeah, they definitely needed this win, a TKO victory. I mean, Rick
I-
the Rager Raddus didn't
Mr.
even have
Mr.
to
Watt
make a
Movies, I
single
see you.
attempt at a question
I
in
see you,
round
Matt.
3. That shows that he's
I
more
didn't
than just a
doubt
big
the Rager
personality.
whatsoever.
Also,
But of
wheel
course
went
I'm
his
gonna
way. Absolutely
I'm gonna
wheel went his way
talk
in
about
getting
other
that
players
opponent's
as
choice,
well.
but take Take nothing away.
Don't
from
come at me
him.
like that.
I haven't
come at me
even
like
seen
that.
him
He got
since
a
today.
TKO in his debut.
Matt and I
Yeah,
messaged
you
last
got
week. He's
that
like,
right.
he said, "Don't doubt my boy Rager. Don't doubt my boy Rager."
I mean, now he put it out
In your
there
head,
pretty
you were
strongly.
hoping
Now
he
that
was
we
playing
know
first class league.
he
That's
probably
your
put
hero.
horror on that
He's
wheel.
one of the guys that I
Probably.
wanted, absolutely. And you know what though? The MTS.
So-
I mean, have you seen that outfit? Clearly.
Guy who brings a lot of personality, but like you said, Christian, all
Brian, you can skip ahead to the post interviews.
Yeah, and this takes nothing away from Christy V. Look what Christy V did in that horror round, because clearly not a strength of hers, but she was able to navigate.
A lot
She
of
was in
Finstock
trouble.
in this chat today.
To you, Rick.
I wonder why.
So do you wait? Do they get a -1 if they get KO'd or TKO'd, or is it just a loss?
I wish I could say the same. You know,
TKO'd and
honestly,
KO'd, they
you
get a
can answer an
-1.
age-old question,
Okay.
what it would look
But if
like
you just
one of the
lose,
It's
STDs
nothing.
grew up.
Yeah.
So
It's
thank
nothing.
you
Just the
for
winner
that
gets
for me.
points.
Congratulations, though,
I
on
should
your
know this, but
Another Finstalker.
You're
What is going on today?
genius once again for drafting rookies. How are you guys feeling right now?
Look, you
I
know,
mean, I guess
homework doesn't stop.
I guess
you
they
know,
deserve
when you finish
some
your
excitement,
career.
Well,
some
if he hosts
celebration.
If he hosts the
Now.
podcast about it,
It
then
started
clearly
the
he
other
put
day
it
at the
on.
draft. It started with the dossier.
Brian Ward.
There you go.
You're reading my mind. Minshew mania.
It's going to be
Yes.
an uphill climb, or else everybody would do it. Everybody would be rich. Everybody.
Everyone,
would
if
be
you don't
rich
know
with
who
talent,
Garden
but
Minshew
they
is,
aren't.
Gardner.
Most people.
Sorry. If you don't know who Gardner Minshew is, just Google Gardner Minshew.
Be careful though. There's
You know what I mean?
his
Oh, that's
age.
true.
No, I don't.
Just Google the right stuff will pop up.
To be drafted by a loser manager face. You know, listen, I live rent free in Roxy's head for years now. She can't beat me. She knows nothing.
We still don't endorse this, Tyler. We still don't endorse
saying,
this.
Get me off this squad ASAP. And I go, look, I can't do anything
Oh,
for you.
okay, fair enough.
You know, and don't call
Fair
me at
enough.
3 a.m. either. Or just put the squeegee.
F
away and
me,
go back to
right?
the street. You know, and that's the way I look at it. Now, look, we saw the talent in Rager. He slipped in the draft. This guy's worthy of a #1 pick. That's all we do. We have 9 people
Whose
on the
phone's
squad.
blowing up right
that are
now?
Picks that were drafted.
Jake.
And it's going to show. But like I said, it could be bumpy.
It's inside the
But in
video.
the end, we'll be
Tom,
on the
speaking
top
of
of the
bumpy,
flag
would
wave.
you mind moving your phone away while you're
Sorry.
Thank you so much. We're consummate professionals around here. So it did help you guys out a little bit that she spun opponent's choice. Why did you decide to
Oh,
end
there we
up
go.
on
Okay,
her?
so I know we're inside an interview,
Because,
but
I mean, it's like,
Mr. David
you know, we started a week
Neffelkamp,
early.
thank you so much for joining our Patreon at the $2
People
level.
are studying. It was
Ah,
Hey.
welcome.
you know, Christy.
We are happy to have you at the watch along level.
And that's pretty much the way it goes. You know,
You are
in the
part
Discord,
of the
Cute.
Twix clan. You are part of the Twix clan.
It's real.
It's gonna be
It's
so
real, and most
fun. I
people
can't wait.
think it's real. But it has
Honestly,
everybody else's
the
weaknesses.
Discord's
in it.
where
We
it's
take
at.
advantage of it. So when we saw
Yeah, I mean,
she
at
should've
$2
stayed on
you get
Robert
access to the Discord as well. For $1 a month, guys, you get access to our
You know, Tom,
chaotic,
I'm really sad that
fun
Gucci isn't
Discord
doing
that
the
we
thing
have
because
with the
you just
View
gave me
Crew.
5 alone in this.
Let's see if I can do it right
Well,
today.
there you go. You know, there you go. Roxy keeps searching
Yeah.
for the cure for stupidity.
I did it.
For it.
I did it like once,
You know,
and
Rager,
then
I
I
do
was
have to
like,
ask you a
okay,
question.
I know how to do this
I think
now.
it's on everybody's mind. Why are you the way you are?
Why are you the
Ooh,
way you
you
are?
know, it was a bit of a celestial event. I don't have much recollection of it due to my college years. But hey,
Boom.
let's not focus on the past.
You
Let's
look
focus
like
on
you're
the
in
present
college,
and the
dude.
future,
I was like,
which
I don't
is the
remember my
Finstock
college years
Exchange, what
either.
we're bringing
Cheers.
to the Schmoedown season. And I don't want to hear
See,
no
we
nonsense.
have a third
I
on now.
already hear everybody in the chat running their mouths on Twitter saying, oh, the wheel went his way. Did anybody really think the Rager
Look on
was
Twitter,
gonna nail it on
Jake.
J-Lo? All right, you think the Rager was
Preferably
sitting on the edge
Mr.
of the
Brian
seat going,
Ward.
I want J-Lo. Didn't miss
Oh,
a single
God.
choice.
What did
Let me
Brian
take
Ward do
time.
now?
Just to be sure, and it worked out in my favor. I study. I'm not just a personality, okay? I'm not just a gimmick.
But I
or a
like your
goofy guy.
personality.
This is me. I was born this
Whoa.
way. I was born
Oh my God, yes.
What is that
Gardner-
though? Who is
Gardner
that?
Minshew.
That's a
Gardner-
quarterback for
Circles
the
around the stars.
Jacksonville
He's
Jaguars.
legit
Well, like I
the court,
said,
well,
I
he
just
was the
confirmed your
quarterback
origin
for
story
Jacksonville
for
Jaguars.
everyone. Anyways, congratulations, Tom. I'm
Like
sure
he's
this is exactly the
a
way you want to start out
NFL
the season.
football
And
quarterback.
Rager, as much as I hate to say it,
That
I'm
is
proud
that
to
is
see
the
more
Rager
of
in another
you.
lifetime.
That's the Rager's face.
Jen, I got a feeling this is
No,
the
no,
start of a
Molly,
beautiful
that's
friendship.
legitimately Gardner
I need a
Minshew.
shower.
Like they look that much alike.
Oh, okay. I thought that was one of those like face changing things.
I did
I
nothing.
don't know anything about what's happening in that tweet.
It's an absolute circus, and this is what
That
you
is
have
a
to look
football
forward to,
player
my
in the
friend, this
NFL
Tuesday,
that
starting
looks
on
Jill, that
Twitch,
looks
being
close
first
to-
last week.
You're just
It
pulling
is coming up,
this-
and that's what
Please
you're going to be dealing with.
excuse
You
me
sure you
while
want to do
I
this? You want to back out now?
Yeah, don't mind Jill.
Is this the moment where they say "Speak now, forever"? hold
That
on.
looks amazing.
I'll give you one guess who did that.
Yeah, and you're gonna. Well, now we're gonna spin it over to Jen. She is with Roxy and Christy V. Roxy, obviously, pretty bummed at the moment, and Christy V. Again, nothing to hang.
She
her
had a
head
rough
about.
round
Fought back
too.
really
I mean,
strong here
look,
in-
that's the
shook her
perfect
up.
example of
Tough ones
an
in
opponent's
the
choice
third, but
biting
she'll be
someone.
back to fight another day. Here she is
It
with
happens.
Jen Sturger.
I mean, she was tied after round one. You know.
No, we
Please, because I don't even know where to start this
Yeah.
interview. I feel like I need a shower right now.
Yeah, because one, sorry you were subjected to that. 'Cause that was
Yeah.
like,
Sorry.
yeah, like seriously. I feel like I need a shower. Nobody was talking.
As I have beer in my
I
mouth.
think that they like to like
That was
go
a
around
good
in
one.
circles when you have
I apologize. Alex is going through some
scary
stuff
boys are gonna
right
become
now,
little girls
having
that
lost
The
the
best,
belt.
the best part was Molly's reaction. She's like,
Yeah,
oh
I'm really
shit.
happy that this was this is the first time
Language.
I've ever preferred to do a match digitally because I don't want to be in the same room as him.
I can't tame him.
So just that.
I mean, look, we're all nervous about catching COVID when we just should have been nervous about catching Rager, apparently, right?
That's what I'm saying, Jen. That's what I'm saying.
Tough loss today, though, ladies. Roxy, I know that you've got to be frustrated with the way that this is starting out, but you got to feel pretty good about the way Christy handled herself, at least in terms of keeping her head in the game despite
She
being handed
was, like,
opponents
super
choice.
calm and cool the whole time.
Rough hand with Hara, because let's face it,
She's
it's
not
gonna
going
be one
anywhere.
of those
She's not going
categories where it's going to be shallow cuts at this point.
Yeah, that's what happens when the categories have been pulled more. The
Mr. King
questions
Kong,
just get
if
so
you have
much
Rager
harder.
fever,
and
I suggest
there's a lot
going
of
to the
people in
doctor.
the league who are obsessed with horror, so that's a category we've seen time and time again. So those were some really. She did a great job
The
navigating.
doctor is probably Gucci.
Yeah.
And
no.
Then I
so
suggest you go to the emergency room.
Don't let Gucci give me
in
shots.
reverse, it would have been a really interesting match to see what they would have done the other way around
I
had
haven't
we
seen
gotten
Jake
opponent's
laugh
choice
like a
and
hyena
she
this
had
much
gotten
in a
champion. So
while.
I'm just saying, this always depends on the wheel. I'm really proud of you for staying in it the whole time. I'm really proud of you for not using the same hair gel that he uses. It's very important to me that
LA
he
looks?
do
Is that what that was?
And something along
Throwback.
those lines. And yeah,
Gold leader,
but
I have
honestly,
no
I'm
doubt
probably gonna
that
forget
Gucci is
the-
patient
the
zero
Raddus's
for
name
many of
tomorrow,
things.
But as of today, I just hate losing to Tom because he has the most.
Go later. I know you like to like to
And
think that you're good on the
I-
mic, but you
that
come
I
here and
can't
you're setting yourself up for failure, man.
I'm pretty sure
You're
that,
setting
that
yourself up for
Raddus
failure.
guy. I really do think I saw him once because I think he jacked my wallet in Vegas. It kind of all checks out right now. So I don't know. I'm hoping everybody hides their kids, hides their wives, because I guess he's here to stay. And
I mean,
ew.
Radish.
Ew.
I don't
Couldn't have
disagree.
said it better myself, Roxy. Again, sorry about today's loss, ladies. But it's
I mean,
not
you're
the
not
last I've
wrong.
seen of you. And are we looking forward? Like, who would you
Can't
like?
wait! Can't wait to see you you
back on the
debut,
right
Mr.
footing.
King.
Yes,
me
Can't wait
too.
to see you
I'm not
debut,
afraid of
Mr. The
anybody.
King.
So bring it on.
I like that mentality very much.
Except for on Death
Roxy, you
Star
got
Trench
yourself a
Run.
good
I was gonna say, except when they get blown up.
Absolutely not. We'll see you very soon, Jen.
Bye,
I'm
ladies.
extremely sassy today, so watch
Pretty sure
out.
Roxy Strider just called him.
She did.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I know that we're all fans of Miss Christy V here, but she takes the L in this one. Rick the Rager, Mr. the Rager, takes the W, gets the TKO for the Finstock Exchange, putting the Stars at a -1 for the day. Look, I mean, there's going to be highs and lows for rookies. This was obviously a very big high for Rick Raddus. He's been all over, after shows and social media and stuff like that. And he's put himself out there, and so is Christy V, obviously being part of the Fan League 4, but she just ran into a wall today, and she ran into an opponent's choice that really bit her. We haven't seen a biting of the opponent's choice slice in quite a while like that. And that's what it's there for. That's just what it's there for. But I have no doubt that she'll be back. But big kudos to Rick Raddus. I mean, when you're a rookie, you kind of have to put yourself front and center and debut pretty big. That's a big debut right there.
Yeah,
Go to
absolutely.
Sorry, I had cheesesteak in my mouth. It's so good. I love cheesesteak. I'll say it. I'm obsessed. I love it. I dig it. I dig the character. It's like I said. It's definitely.
Me too.
I know. I'm sorry. Philly's best.
I'm starving all of a sudden. I wonder why.
Philly's
just bought so much food, and I'm like, I could go for a cheesesteak.
I dig these wrestling vibe characters that we're getting this season, and I want more. Please and thank you. Although Molly and I are on the same page, where your next match you need to be in a bathtub.
Yes.
A bathtub with candles. There's got to be candles.
Bathtub with candles and a bunch of soap, just like
Yeah.
all bubbles, just like
And rose petals.
Hopefully there's soap
Oh,
because it needs to
I
cover
mean,
some clear water.
bubbles of
obviously.
lotion.
That's implied with being in a bathtub, but yeah, and the bathtub with the soap, and then whatever is in. We need to know what's in that skull bottle.
Yeah, I would like
Rick,
to know.
Mr. Rager, Mr. The Rager, if you're watching, please let us know.
Mr. the Rager, DM us.
Or anyone on Finstock Exchange.
Like they know.
You say that.
I
I'm like,
asked Mr. the King, and he was like, "I don't know what's in that skull," so we tried. And then fair. And then also, if he's ever in a live event, he needs to wear a bathrobe, just a bathrobe, just because that's now your character. So you gotta like take
Gotta
it to
own
the
it.
fullest, my man. You gotta own it. You gotta own.
Yeah,
that.
I mean, you came out in your first match looking like that. There's no going back now, man.
Nope.
There
That's
is
your
no going back now.
bathrobe, sir. You are now the man in the bathrobe.
It's interesting though. I mean, we haven't seen character work like this since Tom debuted. And so far this year, it's from a lot of the rookies. We've seen a lot of the rookies kind of taking into account what the Schmoedown was almost built on, right? It wasn't just movie trivia, but it was characters plus trivia. Yeah. And that's what Christian really wants. He really wants it to be a wrestling times Jeopardy vibe. And so far, Brother Lomas and Rick Raddus, and I know I'm just mentioning the Finstock Exchange in the moment, but we've seen plenty of them so far. And we haven't seen a lot of rookies debut yet, and it leaves open a lot of possibilities, but it's very exciting. The fact that these rookies are taking it very seriously, and they're also creating results, which is a big deal too. Finstock, they've had their struggles so far this year. Again, it's the beginning of the year. They definitely needed this. Yeah, exactly. And I have no doubt that Christina will be back. She'll be playing a match here very soon, I'm sure. But this puts Rick Raddus on a very good spot because he's probably going to play someone who could give him a pretty good test next time. And more than likely, I doubt he'll get another opponent's choice. So we'll see what he really has. But yeah, I mean, great debut for both of them. Really, great debut for both of them.
That was a fun match.
Yeah.
Very curious to see how he does moving forward. I will say that. Both of them, honestly. I'm interested who their next opponents would be.
And me too.
We probably won't. I mean, we probably won't see them until what? June?
Probably.
It'll be a bit,
That's
probably.
fair.
After the Star Wars
Yeah.
tournament, I imagine. Or maybe even during.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's still so many people left to play.
I'm saying there's like 96 people in the league.
So many people. I mean, I feel like we've barely seen new people.
I mean, we are only in week 4.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, but think about how much we've watched in those 4 weeks.
Yeah, that's true.
If she's anything like me and a lot of other, people that have their first match that lose, that sparks something in you, and you may not become like totally obsessed about it, but it just like you're like, okay, yeah, all right, I know what it feels like to lose now. I want to know what it feels like to win.
Yeah. I mean, look, half the people that play in the Schmoedown lose their first time. Plain and simple. Half the people lose, and look what some of them have become. So, no doubt, Christy V will be back. And speaking of that, actually, she will be joining us on Sunday. Everybody,
Yay!
She will be one of our guests, if not our only guest on Sunday. She actually reached out to us, and she wants to come back and join the POV and the View crew for Sunday's show. So she will be on the beginning of Sunday's show. As for tomorrow, we will not be doing a reaction, unfortunately, to the Paul Preston and James White match, which is a big one, veteran match. The pay-per-view is going at that time, which is John Roca versus Liz Shannon Miller and Bateman versus Riley. So three giant matches are happening tomorrow. Super cool that it's all happening in one day. And I know we made our predictions on Sunday's show, but just quickly to wrap up this show, we can kind of go through them very, very quickly, real quick, and just give a name. I'll let everybody around the table pick their thoughts. We'll start with Paul Preston and James White. Molly, I'll start with you. Who are you picking in that one?
I'm going James White.
Jill.
Benny and the Jets. Let's go, James White.
That is James White's new nickname, if nobody knows.
Yeah, in case
Oh yeah, the Jet.
Yes.
Right?
Not the Wizards.
It is the Jet. It is the Jet. Brian?
Thank you, Mr. The Gold Leader.
Hey, Gold Leader, thank you. We give you crap, but we love you, man. Thank you so much.
See you.
Thank you.
We see you and we thank you.
I appreciate the Print Stock Exchange rating. Of
Yeah,
ours.
seriously.
Yeah. I have Mr. James White on this one as well.
I'm the lone wolf. I'm going Preston. I'm going Paul Preston. I think he breaks his losing streak. All right, Roca.
That one feels like one that it could go either way.
They are really well evenly matched. They really are.
They are both people that have a lot to prove in probably their own minds. Preston had a not so hot season last year, and James kind of got the kibosh with an
early trade and then only a match or two. Yeah,
he played
He had the worst
play-in and then bibs. So I mean, good freaking luck. So those two both have probably a little bit of a. I try to avoid using chip on your shoulder.
They have a
Because bag of chips. Hashtag
Yes.
bag of chips.
They have something to prove. I feel
Absolutely.
Like. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, next one is a big one. Roca, John Roca for the Exchange, and Liz Shannon Miller for the Usual Suspects. Molly?
I've been rooting for Liz Shannon Miller ever since I first saw her play, so I'm sticking with it. I'm sorry, Roca. Nothing against you or Fenstock.
He'll appear in the chat. You can only
Oh,
say it
you're,
twice.
you're
I'll make sure I
You're
tweet
right.
it to him tomorrow.
You're right. He knows that I love him, and he knows that I have so much respect for him. But I'm just so excited for Liz. I want to see her play some more. I want to see where she goes. So
I mean, we are his favorite after show. He said it himself.
That's true. He did say that.
maybe not after I keep picking against him.
Jill?
Yeah, Mr. I'm gonna just call Mr. the John Roca. I love and respect you and everything that you've done for this league, but this is Liz's year, man. She's gonna be one to watch this season. When we've seen her be freaking amazing last season, and she's only gonna get better this season. So I've got Liz on this one.
Brian?
I am going to go with excuse me.
God, are you okay?
You don't have to do it like that.
I'm kidding. I'm going with
Oh my god! So
while you
dramatic.
stuff your mouth with a cheesesteak. Don't even give me that. If you had dipping sauce, you would be going like this with it and just like. I'm going with Mr. John Roca on this one.
I do think I agree with Joe. I think that this is Liz's year, but Roca's on my fantasy team, but I need those points. Need those points.
Who are you playing?
Do you though? When
I don't
do
know
I
who
have
has
Liz?
Liz. Does Jill have Liz?
I
have Liz.
All right,
Let's go, Jake.
It's a
I need to
Jill
share
versus
the
me
doc
matchup.
with you.
I'm going Roca. It really isn't because of just the fantasy aspect. Although I really do think that Liz could end up being in some kind of singles title fight at some point this year. I do think Roca himself will start out the year with a W. I feel like this might be old school Roca a little bit. He might have something to prove. There's a little bit of, and I'll say it, a little bit of chip on his shoulder because of last year when happened at the end of the year. So I'm excited to see what happens.
It's definitely possible. I could see it happening.
Yeah.
All right, final match of the night is Mr. Ben Bateman and Mark Riley, former faction mates, former teammates on the FinTalk Exchange. And who's the boss? Molly, who taking Ben Bateman or Mark Riley?
One's on my faction, one's on my fantasy team.
The struggle.
My fantasy team is already in the toilet, other than myself. Although I've already had one loss this year, so yeah, I'm going Bateman.
Jill?
I am also going Bateman.
Brian?
I am going Bateman, although our fantasy needs Riley bad, because that will be another win for Frank if he wins.
Does Frankie have Bateman?
Yes.
Jesus!
What the Frank?
What the Frank?
What the Frank?
He's probably going to show up in the chat in like 5 seconds too. Yeah, no, I'm going Bateman as well. I know a lot of people are saying that this is going to be like a wreck, like Bateman's going to crush him, but I think that I do think that Riley will take him till the end. I do. And I hope that happens as well.
Me too.
But I do think that very similar to Roka, I think what happened with Bateman last year, I think we might see the best of Ben Bateman this year, which is going to be, I mean, he was scary before, but I think he might even be scarier this year. So I think he starts out the year with a W. I also think he needs to. I think he really, really needs to. There's not a lot of players that you can say with that, but I really do think you need to. Thank you, King. Thank you.
Beat me to it. I always throw a jab in there, but this time, knowing someone else would.
No,
right.
you just had your mouth full with cheesesteak and you didn't have time.
I was literally thinking, I swear to God. I was literally going, man, he better hope there's no Lucas Black questions in there. But I was like, nope, I'm going to be nice today. I'm not going to throw a jab, but someone make me chill it.
By the way, not that Sean cares, because Sean probably forgot that he even has a fantasy team. He has James White and Dwayne has Paul Preston.
Got it.
Sean needs those points. Christian said he sucks last week, so
no, Grace said he sucks.
Oh, excuse me. Grace said he sucks last week. All right, everybody, that's gonna wrap up today's reaction. Again, we will not be live tomorrow because of the pay-per-view. If you are not a part of the Schmoedown pay-per-view, you need to get over there and be a part of the $10 tier, everybody.
That's $10 you'll spend.
You get 3 pay-per-views a month,
unless it's a cheesesteak. Apparently,
this cheesesteak. This is $10. but the $10 Schmoedown Patreon, you get so much more than just a cheesesteak.
Exactly. On top of all the matches and the perks you already get, you also get all 3 pay-per-views a month, which is Battlefield, which is Throwdown, and which is Versus. Those 3 pay-per-views you get for a month with that Patreon sign up. So go ahead and do that if you have not already. Trust, we're all patrons here, and it's absolutely worth it. You get to watch them on Friday nights early, which is just perfect because of spoilers, stuff like that. So, but yes, we'll be back on Sunday. And again, we'll be joined by Christy V on Sunday. You'll see us live here, 6 o'clock Pacific, right here on the channel. And then again, if you're not already, check out that Patreon, guys, for us. We're doing a watch along on Monday with our Patreon users, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. We're doing what we do in the shadows. A lot of fun. Really looking forward to that one. So yeah, there you go. Perfect. If there's one reason to do it, pay Brian Ward's salary.
There you go.
Pay Brian Ward's
Buy those
salary.
shirts.
There you go.
Buy that stuff.
That is the perfect reason you need to do so. If you want those great Photoshops he does, sign up for that Patreon, everybody. But for now, for Brian, Jill, Molly, and myself, thank you guys so much for joining us. We are POV, and we'll see you guys back on Sunday. Have a good night.